Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, when Tisha stated that KEKE, she's alluding to KEKE still being on drugs or whatever, but this time, if you notice, she stated, I didn't see her outright take any pills, but her behavior. And I'm thinking that Tisha was forced to make that statement because she had to retract what she had been saying about KEKE. Because she was adamant when she was talking to Melody and Kimmy at the gym when they were with the trainer. Tisha was like, she was like, yes, I know for a fact that KEKE is still on drugs. When Tisha and Marcel was at the barbecue after KEKE left, she knew doggone what they didn't have any proof of KEKE being, using or still being an addict or anything, but that didn't stop them. They went so overboard, dogging this lady out. And only person that tried to stop them or try to redirect them was Courtney at first, but then Courtney failed because she just stopped at some point and just started looking in like disbelief because they probably said to her during some moment or gave her a look like you better roll with us. And even though, even afterwards, she get online talking her mess and stuff, but she didn't say anything damaging on the show except for she's used to KEKE spazzing out. And Stormy was, trying to, stop them from dogging KEKE out by talking about her friend that was on drugs. But the Scotts, they went all the way in. I mean, they tore down KEKE's character so bad in talking about the alleged drug use and stuff like that. And not one time did they say alleged, did they say possibly, did they say maybe, did they say in my opinion. They said that she was on drugs, being picked off the side of the road, everything. So I'm wondering, was Carlos reprimanded about this? Did somebody else at home see this or hear about this and they looked at it and they was like, and they knew that could be a potential lawsuit by allowing the Scotts to sit up and defame KEKE's character like they did, especially after she had took a drug test and it came out negative, and she took the drug test on the show. And even though they were not privy at that in that scene to know that she had took a drug test and passed it, but when they did find out, even after the fact, they still came out on their own. Well, Marcel on his own social media page to calling the drug test fake and stuff like that. But on the show, it was never, she never got an apology. She never got, she never got a chance to, get her just due towards the Scotts for them, just coming out, just lying on her. So I wonder, was this way of having the Scotts backtrack and correct their reckless talk about KEKE by having Tisha make this statement? Because before, she was adamant. She was like, oh, I know so. She borrowing money from family members telling me, but did you hear anything? And I mean, I know so. No, you don't know so. You only know what somebody told you, but she came out her own mouth saying what she know and what she thought she knew. But she never did put in my opinion, allegedly, she was very vocal and in saying that she knew that KEKE was still on drugs. Now she's switching her story to say, oh, I've never actually seen her, but it's the behavior. No, it's the Carlos thing got in their ear because somebody probably got in Carlos behind and was like, you better retract this, you better fix this and fix it fast before KEKE get onto it, because I know a lot of viewers were saying that this is defamation, and I believe it was defamation as well. And with all the doggone defamation lawsuits and stuff like that, and what's her name? Tisha can, cry, talking about she was assaulted and stuff like that. And maybe she do feel assaulted by the water being thrown, but that still does not warrant her that does not warrant her to be able to start calling this lady things that she is not doing. Do you know what type of damage she could do to this woman's reputation? If this woman is trying to get a job, if this woman is trying to, get speaking engagements and stuff, and they're like, well, we thought you were in recovery. Oh, I am. But on the show, your cousin said that you are still using drugs. So how do we believe you? And then, of course, KEKE is, everybody can see that, KEKE is talking about her perspiring and stuff like that on the show due to her medication and stuff. But then they're using that, Marcel saying, well, didn't you see the sweats and stuff? So, and then with Kimmy saying that she had tremors, and I'm like, what? So I wonder, is this Carlos' way of having the Scotts retract their statements about KEKE? But I feel as though that KEKE still needs a full apology from both the Scotts. And I wonder, will they make Marceau apologize or make him do some type of retraction as well, try to work it into one of his scenes where he retract what he said as well, because KEKE didn't deserve all of that. And it was found out to be a total lie, because KEKE went and proved to everybody, which the show should have done. And I thank Melody wholeheartedly for addressing it head on, not several days later, not months later, not episodes later, not seasons later, but right after, and having her take the drug test. She passed the drug test. So now it's like, what are they going to say now? So after that, it still should have been addressed with the Scotts. I don't care if they never mend their relationship as family, as friends, or whatnot. What they did to KEKE and what they said to KEKE was so doggone wrong. It was backstabbing, and it was, and they did it in a defaming way. Because, like I said, the Scotts, they should have been reprimanded for that, for even saying, because they went too far. And as viewers of the show, you have all types of viewers. So they know that the viewers for Love and Marriage Huntsville, the viewers are mostly in their 40s and 50s and stuff like that, and so maybe a couple of them. You have to know your audience. So and with people, with y'all having a lot of viewers and y'all on TV, and which everything that y'all say and do, they should say it and do it as if it's going out, it's circulating all over the world. So that means that whatever they say, they should be able to stand on it. And with them being reckless towards KEKE, saying that stuff out of their mouth, they were careless. The show was careless. The Scotts were careless, and they were wrong. And I get the fact that they were upset, but that does not make it right. And I'm tired of Carlos acting like he is ignorant to the fact, always saying, well, he don't know, and he don't know this, he don't know that. My thing is, Carlos does know, and if he don't know, he should not be the executive producer of any reality show, because it's mighty funny that he can point out and spot out the doggone fakeness, the wrongdoing, and everything else on every other reality show except his own. So that tells me if he can be spot on and collecting all and calling out all of the fakeness from the other reality shows, and he know when shade been thrown, he know when somebody is needs to be off the show, he knows when there's a front runner, he knows everything. I mean, he's a good content creator regarding the other reality shows, but I'll be doggone when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville or one of his shows, he gonna sit in the background like is it my turn? Is it my turn? Y'all asking me? I don't know. He want to stand behind the I don't know, or I wasn't looking at that, or I didn't know that was going to be said. It doesn't matter. You are viewing this stuff. So I need him to view it in the same manner as if he was reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, Housewives of Potomac, everything. I need him to be able to call out Scott's 1.0, 2.0, Stormy, all of them. Throw all of them in the ringer, because that will show that he has no favoritism on the show. That tells us that his reality shows are real. And if they're not going to expose themselves, then him as an executive producer, then he needs to put that producer hat and throw that friendship hat away, because he's not these people's father. He is not their savior. And he needs to let these people go down or get off the doggone show. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.